The Broken Clock, A Tale of Burnout on Wall Street. Chapter 1, The 4 a.m. Ritual. The glow of dual monitors was the only light in the office at 3:45 a.m. Daniel Carter, a second-year analyst at Thorne & Mercer, rubbed his temples, trying to stave off another migraine. His fingers hovered over the keyboard, but the numbers on the spreadsheet had long since blurred into an indecipherable mess. Just one more model, just one more. Across the desk, Priya Sharma stifled a yawn, her third energy drink of the night sitting half-finished. They had been working on this pitch book for 36 hours straight. The client meeting was in 5 hours, and their managing director, Richard Vaughn, had made it clear. Failure was not an option. "You think they'll order pizza again if we finish early?" Priya muttered, her voice hoarse. Daniel let out a dry laugh. Last quarter, after a brutal all-nighter, their reward had been a lukewarm box of pepperoni and a 5-minute pep talk about raising the bar. At exactly 4:07 a.m., Vaughn's office door swung open. He didn't look tired. He never did. Rumor was he'd trained himself to function on 2 hours of sleep. "Status?" Vaughn barked. "Almost done," Daniel lied. Vaughn's eyes narrowed. "Almost doesn't cut it. This deal pays your salary. If you can't handle it, there are 50 kids from Harvard who'd kill for your chair." The door slammed shut. Priya's phone buzzed, a message from another analyst in their cohort. Jen just collapsed in the bathroom. Ambulance came. HR says she's taking a leave. Daniel and Priya exchanged a glance. Jen was the third one this month. Chapter 2, The Hollow Reward. 2 weeks later, the team was summoned to a morale-building dinner at a steakhouse. The analysts sat in silence, picking at their food. No one had the energy to pretend this was normal anymore. Vaughn stood, raising a glass. "To the hardest working team in investment banking. You've earned this." Daniel stared at his plate. Earned what? The last time they'd been praised, half the group was laid off the next week. A junior associate, Mark, cleared his throat. "Sir, we've been averaging 110-hour weeks. The burnout is—" "Burnout?" Vaughn chuckled. "This is Wall Street. If you want a 9-to-5, go work at a credit union." The table fell silent. Mark never raised concerns again. Chapter 3, The Breaking Point. By spring, Daniel's body was failing. His hands shook. He'd lost 15 pounds. One night, after working 21 hours straight, he vomited in the office bathroom. He emailed HR. "I need help. I can't keep doing this." The response was automated. "Thank you for your feedback. Wellness resources are available on the intranet." 3 days later, he passed out on the subway. Doctors diagnosed acute kidney strain, directly linked to chronic sleep deprivation and stress. When he returned, Vaughn called him into his office. "Look, Dan, we appreciate your dedication, but this is a performance-driven business. If you can't keep up, we'll have to reassess your role." 2 weeks later, he was fired. Restructuring, they called it. Chapter 4, The Whisper Network. After Daniel left, a post went viral on a finance forum. "Thorne & Mercer grinds analysts into dust. They'll work you until you break, then replace you before your desk is cold." The post was anonymous, but the details were unmistakable. Soon, others came forward. Stories of panic attacks, hospitalizations, a VP who'd suffered a heart attack at 32. The firm's response? A memo about resilience and a new flexible work policy that still expected 90-hour weeks. Epilogue. The clock still ticks. Months later, Daniel ran into Priya at a coffee shop. She'd quit after being denied time off for her father's funeral. "They'll never change," she said. "There's always another kid willing to burn themselves out for a shot at the golden handcuffs." Daniel nodded. Somewhere, another analyst was staring at a screen at 4 a.m., too afraid to speak up. The cycle continued.